Hey, good morning. This morning we're on the Gunpowder River in Maryland. It's a very nice day, and the air temperature's in the 50s in early March, and we'll see if we can get some trout in the Gunpowder. Trying something a little different for me today. I've had a pretty rough winter, a lot of skunks this winter, so I'm trying a little mono rig action today. Usually I just use traditional fly line and dry dropper rigs, but today I'm going to go for maybe some jig streamers and some tight line nymphing, which is not the way I usually fish, but the way I usually fish hasn't been working. So we'll see what we can get into. So we'll make our way down to the river here. I checked it out earlier. I didn't see a lot of bug activity or a lot of rising fish. The water's, medium high. We had some rain recently. I've got a mono rig. I've got kind of a sculpin rigged up as my point fly, and then this little orange guy down here as on the tag, about a foot and a half up from the point. Water is very clear today. If I sound a little extra chipper today, it's because not only am I trying a new approach that is promising, and I have the endless optimism of a fisherman who thinks he's got a good pattern, but also there's no cars in the parking lot up here this morning, so I don't expect to have a lot of competition out here, or a lot of spooked fish, unless somebody's walked a long way. All right, we'll come to the first spot to fish here. I did run into another angler who didn't have a whole lot of luck today, so not super promising, but doesn't mean I won't. It's gonna take some getting used to trying to fish this mono rig. I'm not definitely not expert at it yet. That's different. Oh, tangled already. All right, switched it up. Now we got a dry dropper set up here. I do see some small bugs coming off. I haven't seen any rises yet, but I've got a blue wing olive, and below that I have a sandworm worm. I can't cast this thing for The water is so clear, that might be a little bit of a problem for me today. You know what, there are a lot of geese somewhere nearby. It's just a goose conversation going on. Alright, so I'm going to give tight line nymphing a try. I got to give it a try. So I'm going to give it a real college try. I now have a jig on the point and a little kind of flashy midge here on the tag. Let's see if I can cast them without getting tangled immediately. Well, I got snagged immediately, so at least it's a different outcome. I'm sure I've spooked all these fish at this point, but what are you gonna do? Snagged again. Guys, I don't know if this is for me. Still above flies, but now one is tangled. Man, this has been pretty much a mega disaster. I'm gonna try a single small jig streamer on some 3x tippet here and see what I can do with it. If it gets snagged and I lose it, then fucking what? Because I'm so done with this mono rig. I don't get it. It's not like I've been fishing my whole life, and if anything, I've been fishing with monofilament more than any fly line. But man, the casting just doesn't make any sense. I'm really struggling. Really struggling. First thing I should try to dead drift it. Well, I said that, now I'm jigging it, but alright, attempt number 2. I had a rough time going upstream with the mono rig. I think I need some more practice or instruction on the use of the mono rig. That was not working for me. So I'm gonna head downstream a little bit here. This is not particularly familiar water to me, but I figure it's worth a try. I talk a big game about bushwhacking through parts unknown to get to good water, but man, I appreciate a good trail when it's around, especially when I'm in a hurry and in a bad mood. It's pretty open. I'm gonna try to hit these trees. Man, again, the water is so clear. Wind is also picking up a little bit, although still not too bad. Oh, it feels nice to cast fly line. I'm still not much of a caster, but all right. Don't get excited. Don't get too excited. Keep the side pressure. Keep the side pressure. Don't shake it. Don't shake it. Don't shake it. Holy I finally caught a trout. Sorry for the cursing. Not the best catch and release, but caught a fish. Tell me I wasn't filming that. Oh. Alright, I'm 2 fish in now, so I got the skunk off. 2 actually decent browns actually out of this run right here by these couple of big trees. I'm almost done. I only got about 20 minutes left of fishing time, but I'm gonna try this pool just a little bit more before I quit. Still fishing with the dry dropper setup. I got a small stonefly dry and this little black midge. About 18 inches underneath. I do see some rises. Got him on the dry, I think. All right. Fish number 3 on the day. You still on there, buddy? You are. On the nymph, not on the dry. I think it's safe to say that it's turned on a little bit here. It's 3 fish in about 20 minutes after 2 hours of nothing. I don't know whether to take that as I figured it out, or they woke up, or what. Making my way back upstream to the car. That's my best day of fishing in months. There's 3 fish. Not amazing, but not too bad. The conditions, I have to say, were pretty good. The air is quite warm. There is some bug action here and there. Oh, we got some salamine coming out. Seems a little early, but salamine is even one of the first things to bloom, so that's not a shock. After such a rough winter, not a rough winter weather, it's been easy winter weather. It's one of the reasons why not catching fish was such a pain in the butt. Borderline embarrassing. Well, I was really hoping that I'd try out Euro nymphing today, or tightline nymphing, and find it to be like super awesome and be super successful and really enjoy it. That's not what happened. I really didn't have the hang of Euro nymphing or tightline nymphing. Especially with tag fly, I was really having a hard time keeping that from getting untangled, and had no success, no attention from fish on the tight line. But I did hook into 3 fish and get them all in the net, which for me is a pretty darn good day on the gunpowder, and better than I've had in months. So they all came on a midge, fished underneath a stonefly dry. So, I'll take it.